So Leicester City have been busy this transfer window, trying to keep hold of their best players, losing Kante to Chelsea and bringing in Ahmed Musa as one of their new strikers. Will Ahmed Musa be an important player for Leicester this season, and what will his potential be in FPL? Coming up next. What's up guys, and welcome to JNO United, bringing you the best in football news, entertainment and games, and today we are doing a player analysis on Ahmed Musa. But before we get into that, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, everyone else seems to be. Smash that thumbs up button and make sure to leave your comments down below on what you think Ahmed Musa could do at Leicester City. And let's get on with the video. So Ahmed Musa has gone to Leicester City. Now Jamie Vardy has signed a new contract, so we know for a fact that Jamie Vardy is going to be in that starting lineup, unless Claudio Ranieri suddenly decides to go on a binge and find some women that he wants to spend some time with. Not that he's done that before at all. But who is going to play alongside him? Now, if Leicester City don't change their formation, they play 4-4-2, and they're going to need someone to line up alongside Vardy. Is it going to be Ahmed Musa? I'm not 100% sure it will be. I have a feeling that maybe Musa has been brought in to be the other Jamie Vardy striker, because they now have Champions League football to worry about as well. So will Musa get game time when Vardy isn't playing, or will Musa and Vardy be the first two choice strikers? If you look at their other strikers, Okazaki, I believe that's how you say his name, and Ajoa, they both did pretty well last season as well, considering. So I'm not 100% sure Musa is going to be first choice striker for Leicester City. Either way, if he turns out to be the striker that is playing most of the Premier League games, maybe he could be a cheaper striker option for you. He comes in at 7.5 million. I think that's a bit steep really to have him in your side, but the stats suggest he could have a decent season. Playing in the Russian league, and in my opinion the Russian league's a lot weaker than the Premier League. Not that I watch a lot of Russian football. Ahmed Musa in 2015 and 2016 had 30 appearances for, I believe, CSKA Moscow, and in those 30 appearances he got 13 goals and 5 assists, which is a decent return. But at 7.5 million, I think I'd want a little more. His shot per game was decent at 2.6. His key passes, however, were only 1.3. So I don't think you're going to be getting lots of assists of Ahmed Musa. That could change. Perhaps the Leicester formation suits him better. It's not like Leicester haven't picked up players that no one knew about and turned into great players. So you never know. Musa could turn out to be another one of those gems that they've managed to get. Not that it was a cheap gem, but you know what I mean. And he had an average rating of 7.16 last season. In the 2014-2015 season, he had 28 appearances. And in those 28 appearances, he got 10 goals and 7 assists. Again, decent return, but I'd want more at a 7.5 million mark. Shots per game was only at 2 though, and key passes per game was only at 1. I'd like also to see those stats a little higher for me to be picking him for my side personally. And again, his average rating was 7.16. The season before that one, 2013-2014 season, he only got 23 appearances. In those 23 appearances, he got 7 goals and 2 assists. Shots per game was at 2 again, but key passes were at 0.8, which is pretty low. And he got an average rating of 6.69. So for me personally, Ahmed Musa is one of those players that unless he proves something to me in the Premier League, he's not going to be someone I consider personally for my fantasy Premier League side. I also think in real life, he may just be a sub-striker, maybe to bring on late in the games to make an impact when legs are tired, because I know he's pretty quick. He may be the other Jamie Vardy striker. So they may play Okazaki and Ajoa with Vardy or Musa, depending on who they're playing, depending on the importance of the game. So I would definitely wait and see. I was set on having Vardy, but I'm now worried he might not get every Premier League game. He may get played in the Champions League. So I'm waiting to see what happens there. Vardy is now out on my side. If you saw my initial draft, he was in. He's now been taken out for Aguero. I'm just really not sure about that Leicester side at the moment, what is going to happen with it. Don't get me wrong, I still think they'll have a good season. Nowhere near the season they had last season. I think Kante's a massive miss for them, personally. And until I am more sure of what is happening with Leicester City, the champions, of the Premier League, I'm not going to personally be putting Musa in my side. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another player analysis. If there's anyone you really want me to do a player analysis on, and there's a lot of support behind it, I will consider doing it. So make sure to leave that in the comments down below. I've been J&O, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.